What's going on YouTube? This your boy Trey Buddy. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Today we're going to be making a boot rack out of horseshoes. I'm just gonna make a 2 boot rack today. I'll show you what I got laying out right here. I went through all my horseshoes and I got the ones out that are the same size. They kind of have the same opening. One of them I think's a little slightly different, but you know, I tried to go through most of them and, you know, get the same shoes. It's got the same pattern and kind of wore the same, so they sort of look, you know, good and nice, you know, and not just scattered like I just got bozo parts and threw it together. But I'm gonna flip this around. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I got this bucket of shoes here, which you can see there's probably only about 25 or 30 in there. I kind of laid them out here, and you can see where I got them separated. Where, you know, I got the ones out that are all the same, and like I said, kind of wore out the same. Got the same kind of, you know, opening down here, and I separated them like these are kind of wore in the front. All 6 or 7 of those are wore the same. These are wore the same, which this is a little bit different. See how this is round? This one's kind of, well, it's bigger than that one for one, but it's kind of comes to a square, like a square toe boot in the front. And then you got, you know, little shoes here, which are kind of less likely. These are big and round, kind of wore in the front. These are all pretty much the same. But for what I'm gonna do right now, these are pretty much all the same right here. They're the same pattern on the front, back, got the same holes. You just can't see the hole on this one. I got to get all that dirt out of there, but I just kind of got it laid out. I'm going to slightly grind with my grinder some of this rust off. I'm gonna go ahead and weld these together because I found that it's easier to just clean all these up at one time, especially since they're all going to be laid flat like this. I can, you know, slightly scuff this up and then weld them together, and then I'll just take my wire wheel and clean all this up, and then I'll pick out 6 more that are the same. And I have these 3 already laid out, but I got to find 3 more just like it, because I'm gonna need 3 to do the legs on each side. And then I'll get a piece of rebar, and I got some nice rebar. It's gonna be really good to put the heel of the boot on. It's 3/4 inch, and once I get it together, you'll see it's gonna look nice. So let me go ahead and get my welder out, and I'm gonna tack these up, and then I'll show you guys once I, you know, get that tacked up and cleaned up. I'll show you what I'm talking about, and then I'll work on the legs and see what I'm gonna do there. Because when you do the legs, I mean, you can either put them end to end, and then, you know, put one down and then weld this top part onto the front of that, or I can turn it the other way. I mean, you know what I mean? There's all different kinds of ways you can make it. You can close this sucker up, make it look like a flower, but I don't know. That'll come once I tack this up. So let me get that knocked out, and I'll be right back. I went ahead and went with a 3-pair rack. This 2 just isn't enough, so I'm gonna dust all this rust off and start on the legs. Well, there they are, all shined up. Now I just got to do the legs, and then put the heel stopper on there. All right, guys, I got it all shined up. I got the legs all put together and shined up. So kind of showing you how this goes, and I went ahead and I got it to where 2 are going to be kind of tilted down like that, and 1 up. I think that's going to look really nice. So that's how it ended up. Now I'm going to see what side of these, rotate them around, and which ones are the identical on the ground, so they're stabilized and not rocky. And I even got another surprise. I found these old stars right here. So I'm gonna weld these on the sides too. give it a little bit of character. Like once I figure out where it's gonna go, I'm either gonna, I'll either weld that dude right up in the middle like so, you know, put it on the top, or I can even come down here, but heck, it might look good. Put it up there so it's not in the way. Heck, that dude might look good right in the smack dab in the middle, man, welded on. I think that's what I'll do, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these legs mounted onto the boot rack and see what it looks like. So, all right, let me get to it, and once I get the legs on, I'll come back and show you how that looks. And I'm sorry that I'm not welding on this, you know, showing you firsthand, because it's so bright out here. I started out, you know, welding, and I kind of recorded a little bit of that, but the whole screen just on here just goes black just like that for some reason. I don't know if it's this new camera or if it's just because it's so bright out here. So, but I'm taking advantage of, you know, welding out here in the daylight, because doing it inside my shop, it gets so freaking hot in there right now, and I'm not trying to run my welder and my air conditioner, so I'm out here. But you know, I'm explaining to you what I'm doing, and then after I do it, I show you, so hopefully you get the idea. You know, you just weld it. Like, matter of fact, I'm probably fixing to weld this right here again and fill that in and then grind it back down, because I kind of like it where it's smooth with no pockets in it, kind of like that. That's smooth. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna fill these gaps in real quick, and then I'll grind them back down. So I'll be right back, folks. There you go, guys. This is the final product. I went ahead and did the legs, and I got them on there. See, I put my rebar, it's not quite in the center. I got it a little bit off, so when you shove your boots in here, be a little off center. Here, I'll kick one off and show you exactly how it goes. Goes in there just like that. Could hold 3 pairs. Perfect fit. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. To get my boots up off the floor and in my closet where they're, you know what I mean, they're not just sitting on the floor, they're kind of up off the ground, and they're stored nice and neat where they're not just falling over each other. So, all right, guys, your boy Trey Buddy. This is the boot rack we did today. See you next time.